Welcome, World Changers, to another week of our Can You Believe It series, where we're learning all about the unbelievable power of God. But before we go any further, we have our Can You Believe It headline for the week. So there has been a recent discovery of a living fossil, a 200-year-old salamander. So do you guys think we should believe it or not? Tell me what you think. All right, well, we'll find out in just a little bit. But today, we're learning all about how Jesus sets us free. So let's take a look at our Bible story where Jesus set someone free in an unbelievable way.
Today's Bible story is found in the book of Luke, chapter 8. Jesus and the disciples had been sailing on the sea all night. They docked on the shore. Jesus started to climb out of the boat, when suddenly a demon-possessed man ran up to him. The man had been possessed by demons for a long time and had been living in the local cemetery. He had tried many things to get free from those demons, but nothing worked. The man screamed at Jesus, "Son of God, don't torture me!" Isn't it interesting that Jesus hadn't even said anything to the man yet? The demons that were living inside the man knew exactly who Jesus was, and they did not want Jesus to destroy them. Jesus asked the demon, "What is your name?" The demon replied, "Legion, for there are many of us living inside this man." The demons begged Jesus, "Please don't destroy us. Send us into those pigs over there." There was a herd of pigs eating on a hillside nearby. So Jesus commanded the demons to leave this man immediately and enter the pigs instead. That's exactly what they did. The demons entered the pigs, and immediately, driving them crazy, the pigs took off running and never stopped running until they ran all the way off the cliff and down into the lake below. They all drowned. People ran into the town to tell everyone how Jesus had delivered this man from the demons that had tortured him for so long. People came out to the place where Jesus was to see what had happened. When the people arrived, they found the man sitting at the feet of Jesus, listening to him teach. The man who had been totally insane and tortured by demons was totally free. This freedom was something that only Jesus could give.
Oh, Whitey, the doctor is in.
Oh, how are you here? This is a totally different doctor's office. I have to get to church. I don't have time for this.
Check up first, everything else second. Now, how many fingers am I holding up?
You're not holding up any fingers at all.
Where did they go? Where did my fingers go?
Seriously?
What are these?
Those are your fingers.
What? Oh, silly me. Oh, you have very good eyesight. Are you a rabbit?
What? Am I a rabbit? How did you get to that from good eyesight?
Well, rabbits eat carrots. Carrots are good for your eyesight. Duh.
Okay, why? What are you doing?
I am rubbing your lucky foot.
I don't know. Well. So I need to go to church so that I can teach the kids about breaking bad habits.
Hobbits! I saw those like little men in Lord of the Rings, you know, they have like their little hairy feet and you know, they like walk around. It's just so cute, it's so funny. Is that them?
I didn't say hobbits, I said habits, breaking bad habits.
Habits. Oh, well, you know, Jesus can help us break our bad habits.
Well, I did know that. That's what I'm going to go teach my lesson about. But how did you know that?
Well, it's because I rubbed your lucky foot. But no lucky foot can help us from our sin problems. Only Jesus can help us with that.
Well, yeah, that again is exactly what I was going to say to the kid. I don't understand how he does that.
Well, it's because of your lucky foot. So, I actually have a lucky foot for your own. Here you go. I am leaving. Ta-ta now, everybody.
God, that guy's unbelievable.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's great to know that no matter the challenge, Jesus is always able to set us free. So let's stand up on our feet and worship together and thank God for all that He's done.
your light. My heart surrenders to your design. You gave me purpose, so I give my life. I'm giving you all of me. Out of the darkness and into your light. My heart surrenders to your design. You gave me purpose, so I give my life. I'm giving you all of me. Forever I will lift my voice. Forever you will be my choice. Forever I will stand for you. I'm giving you all of me. I'm giving you all of me. Forever I will lift my voice. Forever you will be my choice. Forever I will stand for you. I'm giving you all of me. I'm giving you all of me. I'm giving you all of me.
I believe that Jesus sets me free. Today we're talking all about freedom, how Jesus can set us free from the biggest habits and the biggest things that keep us from his very best. Just like the story in the Bible about the guy who had had demons his entire life. He was set free in an instant after knowing who Jesus was and how he entered the scene. So today I want to talk about habits. How many of you have some habits that you are trying to break? Sometimes that habit could be cracking your knuckles. How many out there have had your mom get on to you about cracking those knuckles, that you're gonna get arthritis one day from that? Or fingernails. I know a big habit for many is to bite your fingernails until there's nothing but a nub there. I've even heard of people who, when they're biting their fingernails, they'd even put something on them so that they taste gross when they try to bite them. Breaking a habit can be very, very difficult when we do it in our own strength. And that's kind of like our battle with sin and the things that just keep us from God's very best. It kind of reminds me of these handcuffs. They kind of keep you locked in and trapped in a way that you didn't even anticipate doing. You know, sin is just like that. Our first point is that sinful habits control us. If I had these on, I'd be controlled to only being able to move in certain ways because my hands will be tied together. When we are caught in sin and sinful habits, they keep us in a motion that keeps us from doing our very best from God. They keep us from being all that God has called us to be. But we have good news today, that Jesus wants to set us free. Just like these handcuffs, there is a way to open them by having a key or a latch to open the side of them. Jesus offers that kind of freedom to us, that it doesn't matter how long you've been locked up with your bad habits or the choices that you've made that aren't right and pure before the Lord. God wants to bring you freedom. That's why today we can say with confidence, I believe that Jesus sets me free. There's nothing too big, nothing too hard that Jesus can't set us free from. Now it's time to respond to today's message. Take a few moments to go through these talking points with your family or friends watching with you. What are some things that may be keeping you from a deeper relationship with God that you need to be set free from? Do you believe Jesus can set you free? Pray together that Jesus will set you free from the things that hold you back from a deeper relationship with Him. Also pray for others that you know that need to be set free from something. We know that God can do the miracle.
Thank you so much for joining us today, World Changers. Now let's go over our big idea one more time. Repeat after me. I believe Jesus sets me free. Great job, everybody. Well, you guys remember our Believe It or Not headline. I told you that there was a 200-year-old salamander. So did you believe it or not? All right, give me a drum roll. The answer is that it is absolutely true. There is a 200-year-old salamander. It is about 115 pounds, stretching 4.5 feet. How crazy is that? Well, thank you guys for joining us for our Can You Believe It series, and we can't wait to join you next week. But remember, you're God's kids. He has plans for you, He loves you like crazy, and we do too. See you later.